Hey, ladies and gents. How's it going? We're gonna start, I did start a little bit late today. I was actually looking at an 11 p.m. start to be able to see if this would be better for a start time when we stream. And then I got caught up in a conversation with a couple people over some comic book things, and yeah, I got lost in it, and we're at 11:30 now. So let's get into this. We have a lot to be able to do. Good morning, Unloaded. We do have a lot to do here. If I remember correctly, it's been a while since I played this. However, if I remember correctly, it is a lot of having to get back into Riverside, figure things out. It was more about tearing apart vehicles if we can find them, if I'm correct. As I said, it's been a while. It's been a while. Oh. But I figured it seems like a lot of people were very much waiting for, later night. So I'm kind of like, well, let's see how the late night checks out here. Let's see if this is a better time for a lot of people, because I know I have a lot of viewers that come from Europe and in the Asia area and Australia and stuff like that. So I think this might actually be a little bit of a better time. American viewers, yes, it's a little bit late for you guys, but at the same time, a lot of the American viewers that I know are up late, so we shall see. We shall see. Alright. What I need to do, cracky soda here, and then we will go ahead and kind of figure out what we're going to be doing here. So why don't I go ahead and do one of these real quick, just to be able to get an idea of what we were doing. So we're back here at the warehouse. Little warehouse base. So we had got into, Oh, I remember why this was a problem. I remember why this was a problem. Thoughts on people who make kill all zombies in Zomboid videos? I mean, I made an attempt at doing that, and then that was the first time I had gotten to, what was it, 20,000, 25,000 killed? And it was modded. But it was, I was in, Pit Stop at the time, and the save file got corrupted in B41, and that's where I learned, oh, you need to back up your files once you play. And, yeah. I did try it. I would have continued doing it back then, too. It was a fun opportunity. There are some people that do it, but you almost, if you're going to do the kill all zombies video, you do need to add that mod, which allows, your minimap to be able to show targets. What, Sonny? Where'd you go? Hi? What? What, bud? Come here. want to get some love real quick, you can get some love real quick. You want to get some love real quick, you can get some love real quick. How about that? Alright, so I'm trying to think of whether I do want to keep up with this or if I want to kind of hike into a different place. I do know for this day specifically, I do have a thing that I need to do. We're going to have to take that axe that we found, go out there, chop trees down. We're going to have to make some spears. We are so lacking in spears, and then we also know that the spears are lacking compared to what they were before. Unfortunately, it seems like the last time that I played, there was definitely a major durability drop in spears, so... which I believe was the last update. So I have to be a little bit careful about that because that's something that is a little new. But we should be good. We should be good. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to get into this, as I said. Plan today is, I believe somewhere over here there is a spear. I don't remember that I had freaking... What did I do to my shin? There's an axe somewhere over here, and then we're going to go chop all those trees over there. So, let's get started on this. We have a lot to be able to get to. And I mean, just a freaking metric shit ton to be able to get to. I want to do at least 5 in-game days today. What's going on, Morgan? How you doing, buddy? Alright, we're good. Yes, you can blacken the spears for sure. I'll probably do a campfire in here because you can do a campfire in this large of a room. So, all right, let's get into it. Get started on the recording here. Just as always, while we're doing this, I am recording at the same time, so I will pause up to be able to answer chats. Those unedited recordings will go on my second channel, which is random unedited, and then the other ones will be edited and then put up on the main channel here. All right, we will see you on the other side here. Hey, ladies and gents, it's Drew, also known as Random Planet. We are back here for day 55, and we have, well, we have some work to do. Let's go ahead, go find this, this spear, or this axe over here. Excuse me, Mom. Wow. Oh, my word. I think it just sneezed all the bullshit out of my brains. Woo. Alright, so we're going to find this axe. There was an axe somewhere over here, and I can't remember exactly where I placed it, but... Or where I found it. There it is. Right there. Right there. And we will get our butts out here. And kind of look to be able to see what we can find in the trees here. I want to get a ton of spears put together because we need to work on welding, and in order to be able to get our welding done, we're going to need to really, really go ham in places like Riverside. Because we need clay, and we need all the other things that we can get off of vehicles from there. Please give me some saplings. Well, that sucks. Still no saplings. Damn. I do got to be careful. We haven't cleared the woods out here, so there is definitely a chance of there being a problem here. Alright, we got our sapling. Let's keep on putting those in the backpack here. Little Nugget, thank you for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate you. Alrighty, so I think what we're gonna do is we are just... I'm kind of worried about the fact that we are gonna get zombies rolling from out here. But we need saplings. Simple as that. We need as many saplings as we can get. Large branch, I don't think we can... Yeah, no. Wait, heavy? Okay. So people are going to be very questioning of why I am doing the swinging like this. Simple as pie. One, if a zombie walks up on you, you will end up swinging into them instead of giving them an opening while you are in an action to be able to bite you. And two, you get maintenance XP by doing this, which you do not get maintenance XP from just chopping trees. There. And maintenance XP is kind of freaking important. Still very iffy about the fact that please tell me there's a sapling in there. Alright, there is a sapling. That's still only 4 spears. So we could get brooms and stuff like that, but I don't know. Alright, my question is, what are we sitting on maintenance right now? I mean, that would be hard to be able to give that up, but at the same time, we don't have a book read right now, and we could definitely... Well, actually, 1, 2, 3... Actually, I kind of want to get that last level before I go out and read Maintenance 4, because then that will deal with a lot of issues here. So... Well, that sounded like a dying emu in the background. Another sapling. We're trying to get as many saplings together as possible, because that will be spears, and we are going to fire harden them, because something about the newer updates tank the durability on spears even further. So... Yeah, I know. Just need to keep on doing this until we get as many as possible. Plus, you know, clearing all this out isn't going to be a bad thing. Little Nuggets, it's not going too bad. Just getting started up on, it's day 55 of this series, so we're just getting started up on doing this and, streaming to YouTube and Twitch at the same time, but at the same time, I'm also... Excuse me. I am also recording, so I am pausing up to be able to answer chats when I see them. Or not. Never mind. Apparently I didn't answer quick enough. You unfollowed and left. Interesting. Alrighty. This heat is oppressive. Yeah, I know, we're not in very good shape right now. The other thing that I think this is actually working on, too, is not only the maintenance, but it is also the strength, if I'm correct. Yeah, we should be working on strength with this. Alright. Alright, we're starting to knock some saplings. This is nice. Do I take the risk? You know what? I think we take the risk. Probably gonna come back to bite me in the butt, but whatever. Wait, are you not? That was weird. Alright, so we got one more sapling in there. Any more? Nope. I'm not gonna lie, I am super freaking iffy about doing this here. For some reason. Alright, we are gonna come back and we are going to get these all ground down and then set up maybe a fire. I don't know. We need some stone in order to do that, so I think we'll probably take a look for that to be able to get some stone so we can start up a campfire real quick, and then we will also kind of get going on that. Have you ever tried Bundaberg ginger beer? Might have asked, can't remember. Personally really like it. I'm not a big drinker, honestly. I think I have like maybe 1 or 2 drinks a year, and most of the time it's usually like a Jameson or ginger ale, or Jameson ginger ale, or every once in a blue moon like a Guinness. So I don't really do much more than that. But I used to work as a bartender a long time ago, and a bar manager, and ginger beers were very, very popular, especially for, you know, Moscow mules. Alright, my question is, can I just pull these up? Remove stone. How many stones do I need to be able to get a campfire rolling? So we're going to be looking at crafting fire? No, it's going to be building. Building campfire requires 3 stones. Okay. There's 3 stones. We got 1, 2, 3 here, so let's go ahead and grab that. We'll probably grab a log to be able to toss in there. I swear to Jeebus, every single time I hear this music, it just reminds me of the Walking Dead Telltale video game. You grab all 4 of them? Okay. That works for me. Alright, let's go ahead and get that campfire built, and then we're going to go ahead and get some spears and stuff like that set up. Now, we need to have that campfire built in the, like, center of the warehouse where it's not going to be a stage below, because if I'm correct, the way that this works is as long as you have a large enough building, you cannot set it on fire with a campfire. The other thing I could do if I really wanted to is I could just build the fire on top of the building. I don't think we need to worry about that, though. Alright, so let's build ourselves a campfire here real quick. And then... oh, we can't see it there. Wait, what? Okay. Oh, there we go. I was going to say, it wasn't giving me the destroy for fuel. The logs. The new setup of the buttons here is kind of daunting as well. so we can light that up, I'm assuming. Let me see. We got a light fire. No lighting method available. Okay, let's just go ahead and do this then. What I'm going to do is we're going to get into our carving here. We're going to carve spheres. Max it out. Do it up. Let's get our spears done here. Now, I'm kind of assuming the higher carving level that you have as well, it also means that you will make better spears. So, that's what I'm hoping, at least. Let's see what we got here. It looks like it. The condition on these is a lot better than, yeah, like they're all top condition spears now. And I think it's because we have, what, carving 3 now? Carving 4? Maybe even more? Oh my god, stop that. I hate the, yeah, we're at carving 4, we're working on carving 5, so, yeah. So that would probably do the trick here. Alright, let's put these down here. I might need to get a lighter somewhere. I do not recall if I have one. Or where it might be. Plank. Pieces, no. Also, the other thing I should probably take a look at is what condition is the firefighter axe in. Sharpness is basically gone. Handle condition's about 2/3 of the way good, so we can still chop down quite a few more trees. Not a problem. Not a problem. Alright. I'm guessing we are not going to be able to find a lighter in here, so... we'll take this ration package, because I'm pretty sure we can use that to be able to light the fire. And then let's see if we can't find a lighter in here. I suppose it would be underneath disposable. Well, there's a matchbook. So we'll use that if we need to. There's also some disposable lighters. There we go. There we be. Let's see if we can light the fire with the ration package. Nice. It says 12 hours on it, so we can now grab all these spears again. And then we should be able to... I don't know how we're going to do this unless it's just in the crafting menu. Yeah, we can fire hardened spears here. There we go. Give us carving levels, I can't remember. It does. It'll give us 10 fire hardened spears. Close that off. We now have these fire hardened spears. We will go ahead and put that fire out for now. I do want to literally spend the day getting as much of these put together as possible, because we are going to need them. We are going to need these for sure. There's an opacity in there. You know what? I think we also need to kind of get some of this other things out of here. Oop, I had that completely wrong here. There we go. I'm not gonna lie, hearing those new noises is throwing me off. I'm not used to hearing noises. When you're taking stuff and putting it into like inventories and stuff like that, that's a new thing to me. That is a new thing to me for sure. Let's go ahead and put that and that into there. Now I'll probably drive the trailer back once I go back. I don't know. We'll have to kind of figure it out. I don't know if I told you guys, I did test out the, I did test out the RV mod because the RV interior mod has been fixed for build 42. It is not game save capable, so when I tried to use it, it literally sent me into like the middle of the woods on a, I made a testing file and then tried it out and it sent me in the middle of friggin' nowhere, so not there yet. Right, well, I suppose let's go ahead and just get these trees chopped. And I realize we haven't eaten. But that's fine. We can afford to be able to lose some weight. And when we get saplings, though. I would like at least 20, but we'll see. Just my luck, I'm soaking wet. You know, there's some people that wouldn't complain about that, buddy. Alright, do we got one over here? We do not. Getting dehydrated. How are you getting... Shouldn't be getting dehydrated at all. This is where I gotta watch out. It's quite close to the road here. Uh-oh, we're at limit. Alright, well, the one thing that's nice about this is, whether you're at limit or not, where it stops us, you can manually chop at that point. And while I do want to deforest the woods behind my camp, I don't feel like deforesting all of the outside of frickin' Riverside, so... Would like to be able to get, as I said, I would like to be able to get 10 of them out of here, but I don't know if that's going to be a possibility. Getting 10 more, that is. Get 6 though. This is taking a risk, but I would feel comfortable going in tomorrow with 20 fire hardened spears to be able to attempt to take over Riverside. Problem is, it doesn't seem like it wants to work with me on this. 7. See, even the birds are laughing at me. Still none. Damn. Yeah, I know you could use a lie down. I know you're tired. This axe is going to break on me eventually. And the way this is going, it might break on me before I get the 7 saplings. Or excuse me, the 3 more saplings. 2 more now. Very iffy about this, man. Killing me, Smalls. Killing me, Smalls. One more. My cone is so small right now, it's ridiculous. That should be a no sapling. Tree branch. Oh no. Well, that will screw things up. I don't think we have, like, any cleavers with us or anything either. Alright, well, that answered our question, I guess. We're just gonna stick with 19. We're gonna stick with 19. I don't think we have a choice now. That was the end of that act, so we cannot make anything else. Alright. The good news is we should be able to take a good rest here. We are in very, very rough condition right now. We have muscle strain all over the place, though. But at the same time, that means more maintenance experience, and that means more strength experience, so... We just need to make sure that we're not caught outside, which will be nice. The other thing I should be looking for is if we can find any brooms and stuff like that in here. We'll get to that, obviously. Do we have any seed packets or anything like that over here? Because we know that we can... Actually, we can just use that. We've already read that, so... Start this fire up real quick. That was a freaking meta event. Alright. Let's get these saplings on us, and then we'll fire hard them real quick. Not building. Crafting, please. Oh, we can carve lungs. Oh! Oh, we haven't carved the spears yet. That would probably help. Let's get those spears carved out of the way, and then tomorrow we will probably get our butts over to Riverside to be able to go ahead and put these spears to use. Alright, 9 more fire-hardened spears. Alright, and I do not want to walk over that, so please just put out the fire. I don't like these pits because you can walk over them and get yourself just mauled right away. So let's go ahead, attach one to our back, put one in both hands, put the rest in our bag. Put that in our bag, put that in our bag. Alright, that puts us underweight. We are incredibly tired right now. Food. You know, hold on a second. We're exhausted. I'm not going to step outside real quick until we can get a little bit of rest real quick. So let's get some of this exertion off of us really quick. Alright, now we're just out of breath. There we go. We should be fine here. As long as we can run. Yes, we can. Alright, do we have any food back here? We should. Hopefully. I might not have it back there. It might be in the truck. Pretty sure it's in the truck. Get in there. Alright, yes we do. We got an MRE. We got MRE rations. We'll prepare a ration real quick. I completely forgot we had MREs. Alright, let's eat that thing up. It should make us nice and nummy. There we go. Everything is set up. We are in minor pain. Which is just going to be that remaining muscle strain. Now, question is, what do I take in? I think we're going to take this vehicle in. Just because it's a little bit easier to be able to get around, and because that W900 is in kind of sore condition right now. Airbus we can work on. W900, actually, I think we can work on the W900 as well, but we don't want to run that risk. Do not want to run that risk. Alright, let's go ahead and sit our butts down here. Rest. We'll probably wake up very early in the morning. That was already out of breath again. So yeah, we are that tired, ridiculously tired, inhumanely tired. Let's go ahead and get some sleep. We will see you guys again in the morning. You, your friends, your family, and your loved ones. Please stay safe out there. And we will see you guys again in the morning for day 56. Have a good night. Alright, that's the end of the day 55 recording. Catch up on chat here in a second. Kind of curious when we're going to wake up. It's already daytime, so 6:50 a.m. isn't bad. 6:50 a.m. is not bad. It's alcohol free. Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie, I haven't had very good experiences with alcohol free beer. Even ginger beer. I think ginger beer is mostly alcohol free though. Alright, so we are going to be looking at, let's rename that, grab that, put that over here. What would the day be named? Getting armed. There we go. We'll just do that. And then we'll go ahead and toss that in there. 56 days in right now, which is not too shabby, I will say. I don't know when we're going to get to the point where there's going to be something that is going to be, like, broken for the Build 42 here. We'll keep on going with the series until it breaks, basically. Walmart Supercenters can have it along with some Albertsons. Okay. It's just hard to find, though. Bundaberg... Hold on a second. I'll tell you in a second. The hell? Bunda... Oh my god. Chill out, freaking Walmart. Bundaberg darts. I literally typed in Bunda B and it shows up. Uh. Oh, it's a soda. It's not even a beer. It's a soda. It even calls it Bundaberg ginger beer soda. Interesting. Um, so probably not very common near me because one of the things in there is free shipping arrives in 3 days, but it is $95.99 for a pack of 6. Oh, that's 6 4-packs. Maybe let's see if this one is even available. It's all third-party sellers. It's all third-party sellers, so it's not available at any local Walmarts. Australian family owned, made in Australia. Interesting. I'm assuming you are from Australia, unloaded. I guess I've never really asked that. Oh, no, if you're saying it's at Walmart, you probably aren't. Come to think of it. Alright, what are we going to be doing for today? It's going to be... Oh, I think our map plan is going to be coming out here. Do I go back out to frickin'... Yeah, because I want to clear out Riverside as much as I possibly can to be able to get back here because we need to start tearing apart vehicles. That way I can get welding done and then obviously find the really bad vehicles. So, I want to grab all of my welding torches as well. And I want to grab all those spears, and then we are going to spend the day in Riverside getting done. Appreciate you guys all. This is legitimately showing me that this is honestly the right time to be on freaking YouTube for me. 56 of y'all over on YouTube. I appreciate you. You are awesome. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and get into day 56 here. Once again, recording, and I will pause up to be able to answer the chats. We'll see you on the other side. Day 56. Day 56. And we have a new lease on life here. Now, one thing that we really need to do is, one, bring these spears. Two, we need to grab all of our welding torches, which I'm pretty sure are not filled right now. But we do want to fill those up. And then we're going to move our way into Riverside and get that stuff done. So let's go ahead and go down to bottom here because the welding torches should be down here. Oh, they probably should be on the other side. Yeah, we got 14 welding torches in here, 9 empties. I think we can deal with the 14 welding torches right now. I think we can deal with the 14 welding torches right now. We don't need the 9 empties. The other thing I do want to do really quickly... Let me go ahead and take some of this weight out of here. Like the propane tanks, the planks. The mattress. The nails. That opens up a lot of space in there. Because we want to grab all the stuff that we're getting from those vehicles as well out of there. But we'll go ahead and toss this stuff in here for now. Which should get us back underweight. There we are. Underweight, have our spears ready to go. Let's get our butts back into frickin' Riverside, shall we? We're gonna have to see how the gas is on this. Pretty sure it's not a problem, but... Oh yeah, no, we're fine. Alright. Headed back to Riverside. I did not realize... Oh, that's a good pile of you guys over there. We're going to go ahead and take care of you guys because I do not want to deal with that on the way back. The hell do you have on your back? Did you just bring me another axe? No shit. He just brought me another firefighter's axe. We just got another way to be able to make spears. There's a group up there, but I was more worried about this group that was really, really close to where I am. Alright, well, that's really cool because that brings us another opportunity to be able to make more spears later on if we need to. Alright, we still do have so much to be able to do. So let's get our butts over there. Now here's the other thing that I can do, is I can also use the sirens on this bus to draw them in the way that I wanted to go. Which is part of the reason why I wanted to get the bus in the first place. I don't have the RV Interiors mod, but at the same time, bus is still useful because you can armor it, you can do all the other stuff with the Bear Bus mod, and then the sirens to be able to get the draw on. Alright. I am not particularly looking forward to how nasty this might get. Because if I remember correctly, we left quite a few zombies here. On our escape out of the city. Yeah, look at all that. We definitely did. Also a cow over there. If I remember correctly, the bar had quite a few of them over here. Yeah. Yup. Yup. Holy bit, that's right. I was firing guns over here. I completely forgot that I did that. Okay. Well, we came prepared for a reason. Get it on. Get it on to the break it down. One more. And another one. And another one. Very, very dark right now, and that's kind of a pain in the butt. Let's get this one, and another one, and another one. Let's decimate this pile here as much as we can. This spear is about to go, so we do have to be careful for that. Probably right here. Oh, probably right here. Wow. It's putting in its work, for sure. Putting in its work. Damn. Alright, if you guys are going to go hang up by the vehicle there, we will come back over here and draw them this way. Gonna break here. How did it not break yet? Holy crap. There it goes. There it goes. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of that. switch the next one onto our back. And get back to it. Let me check this out really quick. Cineclon, hey, how you doing? How you doing, buddy? Sorry about that. Was, just making sure to be able to catch up with that. Just to be able to let you guys know, once again, all you guys are hanging over on YouTube, a couple of you on Twitch. We are recording at the same time here, so I will pause up to be able to answer your chats. Just makes it so much easier for the editing process. I do put the unedited videos on my second channel, which is Random Unedited, and then obviously we edit the other ones and put them on the main channel. Take a drink of soda. Cynicline, hope you're doing well, and we will see you on the other side here. Give me 1 second here, actually. All right, let's do this. And, oh God, what the? No! No, 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 no. Don't you dare. The swing and a mish. Pop goes the weasel. I've insulted to weasels. Oh, hi guys. I mean, if you guys are all gonna hang up here, I appreciate that. Dude, we missed again. What is going on with me? Holy crap, I missed again. That was not good. Get it out of here. No more misses, please. The spear's about to go to him. Spear's just not lasting. Even with frickin', yeah, even with very, very high stuff. Damn. Too bad you can't... Alright, so that's another thing that would be kind of interesting. A broken long stick should be able to be recarved into, like, a shorter spear or a stake. But that's not an ability right now, so... Alright, well... Just give me... I mean, another level maintenance would probably be nice. Yeah, there are so many down there still. Okie doke. I did not think to be able to... I did not want to have this many issues immediately coming in, but if we really... I mean, and here's the possibility. We probably pulled a lot of them from the center of town over to here because of the gunfire. Because I remember I was messing around with freaking guns and testing out the new shotgun settings and stuff like that, and yeah, probably was not the greatest idea in the long run. Nope, don't like that. One of you get further away from the other. Alright, we got a fast shambler in front of that, so he'll split. Nice. 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 Alright, another one down. Grab that, drop that. Put another one on our back. Yeah, if we can take care of this pile here, then maybe, just maybe, it won't be a problem later on. More importantly, these things are eventually going to migrate to where I'm, like, based up at. Now let's just not have that be an issue. Crap. Well, didn't mean that. Probably going to draw in those other ones over there, so I need to keep an eye out. It did not. Oh, they're over there. That's why. They migrated a little bit. Oh, God. There's still so many over here. We got to watch out because this could break at any time. Just like that. Here's that broken long stick. We're getting both areas pulled at once, which is fine. I'm fine with that. Alright. We took over the mass group that was around the bar area, at least so far. There's probably more a little bit further down, but I don't want these things to be able to come back on me later. What do you have in you? The bread knife. Dear Lord, that looked like something much larger than that. That looked like something so much bigger than that. Yeah, look at that. Oh, you know what? I still haven't checked out the frickin' general store. I didn't even think about that. Because the general store is a place that not only can have all that, it can also have things like thread, which we'll take. But I was hoping to be able to find, like, brooms. We're not finding brooms. A meat cleaver. We'll take that. Oh, wow. That's actually all really good. Okay, there was a metric F ton of frickin' stuff in there for that. Nice. Alright, I don't think we need all this food. What I do need is not the tire iron, not the hatchet. I need a broom. Or mops or something like that. Be careful, there's a zombie in here. Say, I'm pretty sure it's in there. Oh shit! Whoa! Nope. Alright, there's our brooms. Take that fiberglass tape. Assuming bathroom. Alright, have we run out of... There's something walking outside. You can hear it. Water still is not turned off. Interesting. Well, not a full thing of Fix-A-Plat, but still Fix-A-Plat. Leaf rake, that's not useful. There's a broom. God, that is so freaking loud. Box of garbage bags, 2 mops. Nice. That's more spears. Not too worried about it right now because they're clearly not on the window, they're on the door, so... Yeah, we'll take Dog Goblin. I guess we won't. Oh my god. There's the 998 manual. Nice. Alright, you're over there. We'll come out this way. Oh, hi guys. Holy... Oh, it's a steak knife. Alright. I do want to see that back room, but the back room, I kind of think there might not be a ton in there right now, so... It's been a relatively busy day, but at the same time, we got a lot of food now, and the nice thing is we also picked up 2 more mops, 2 more brooms, which is 4 more spears. They'll make up for the ones that we've already ruined. They're not going to be fire hardened, but they're going to be something, for sure. Maintenance is about 521 away. Quiet. Quiet is such a freaking great perk. It really is. Just amazing. Alright, let's get into that glove compartment, and we'll throw all our foodstuffs in there. Not the thread. Oh, all this stuff up here. We have barbecue sauce. Candies all the way through stick sack bars. I just realized we've got... I thought I heard something. We don't need the fireplace pokers on us right now. The mops and brooms we'll just toss in there for now. Fix it flat, that, and that can go in there. There we go. Got good weight off of us. Now we're going to go down mainline and be able to see what we have down here to be able to still deal with. There should not be a ton left over, because they probably all came up towards us. There's a couple there. Okay, there's a ton at the gas station. Decent amount at the gas station. But not much else. Because we have gone through... I mean, we've killed quite a few in Riverside, but there's still so many. Yep. Still so many. Let's try to see if we can't get around these guys. Pull into one of these parking lots, and oh my god. Okay. Yep. Oh! Oh! There's a W900 short box here. That could actually be a freaking pretty decent vehicle. Now, my question is, did they ever fix the issues with it, though? Damn it, just realized what happened. Switch that. Back that. Drop that. Let's take care of you guys while we're at it. Quit poking when they're close, please. Quit poking. Closeness. Should always be the swing when it's close. Yeah, we have the W900 short bed there. As I said, I think that is still 1,000 space. It's not a sleeper, so could still be interesting. Alright, you guys can all hang out over there. That's fine with me. Alright, let's see what we got here. Nothing in there specifically. Nothing is taken there. Why don't we go ahead and try to hotwire it? I don't think it's going to have gas. That was a quick highwire. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to have gas. But what I want to do... 500 space. So they did fix that. So... You are one of the bug zombies, aren't you? Nope. You get up. Here's very slow. So they did fix that. Those W900 trailers used to have 1,000 space in them, those short beds. And it became a massive issue because of the fact that they didn't have the pulling power. So you'd try to drive them around and they would act like you were towing something that was too heavy. Because it was a separate... Because it wasn't a separate thing, it was part of that. Now that is the post office right there, by the way, so... We'll go ahead and clear these out. I don't know... Oh, God. Okay. Whatever. That works. How many of these... Oh, God. We really are getting low on these. That's alright. We got some in the back of the trailer, but... I don't like this. Hey, nice of you guys to separate yourselves. Get away. God, that is so many. It's not like a ton, but it's enough to be able to give me pause, at least. Alright. Threading them through the frickin', the car always has a good way of splitting them up, which is nice. We have a citrus wave. Is there going to be juices in the back of that? Ooh, what do you have in you? What do you have in you? Just a kitchen knife. Okay. Citrus wave. Are you going to have, like, juice and stuff in you? Or what's going on here? Nope. Hi, guys. This thing's about to break, so we need to be careful. There we go. Alright, last one from my bag. We still have 10 more in the trailer, plus we have 4 more spears that we can carve. So, not too worried about it there. And I'm pretty sure in these places I could find more brooms and mops. There we go. Idiot. Alright. Yeah, I do not trust that frickin' post office at all. It's absolutely frickin' ransacked. It is wrecked. No shit. Do you have a... Do you have a floaty around you? Get down. Get down. Get down. Thank you. Alright, the Authentic Z. Apparently they added flotation devices. What is that called? Garden Goods. Okay. Leaf rake. Unfortunately, nothing else really. We'll take the sacks because we can need them. But the rest of them, unfortunately, I was kind of hoping for like a garden fork in there, but not right now. We're going to try to drive this way and see what's over here. But first, I'm going to go ahead and pile myself up with new spears. As I said, I wanted to go in the post office, but the fact that I'm seeing that it is absolutely rampaged like that, I don't think it's a good idea. Oop, missed. Yeah, there are a lot of zombies in there. Alright, we got these two on us. Let's go ahead and go back here. There's the fire hardened wood spears. Grab those real quick. Gotcha. Open up, say ah! Alright, so let's go ahead and get rid of this inflatable frickin' pool ring and frickin' or the inflatable tube and the sock into the trunk here. We should put us back under weight again. It did not. We were very close, though. Very, very close. We are hungry. We are hungry. Let me see. You know what? We'll eat a Snick Snack bar. I think that works. A Snick Snack bar holds up very well. No wrapper. I thought there might have been a wrapper with it. Give me a second while we check up on this. Walgrim, this almost makes you want to boot up the game. How long has it been since you played Walgrim? It's been a while since I have. But I was trying to catch up on some other things and feel a little bit better and get over the heat stroke and stuff like that. And I'm starting to get back to a little bit normal, but I do have some issues still, for sure. I really do. Oh, give me a shake of soda here. Alright. Get back into this. As I said, I want to do at least, or probably 5 days at a time here, so, with Zomboid. Let's get back into it. We're finishing off day 56 here. Well, about 2/3 of the way through day 56 here. Alright, so if we drive over here, there is a chance that there's a lot of zombies over here, so I need to be very careful. There we go. This is where I'm thinking there's going to be a lot of zombies. Yep. Not a lot of, I thought there was going to be more vehicles over here. Very lacking in vehicles. Holy crap. This is the pier area, so there should actually be a decent amount over here. But it doesn't look like it right now. Ah, there's a couple there. Yeah, it looks like all the stores have been, like, ravaged. Alright, there's some tear down. Oh, dear lord. Okay. There's the Gigamart. That might be the place to be able to go. So this is the church. Oh, whoa! There's a new freaking bear bus over there, military one. I kind of like the prison bear bus, if I'm not gonna lie. Like, the white color is kind of cool, but the military one is pretty decent. Usually you can find some weapons in it, possibly. So we might be able to find something in there. Yeah, we pulled so many over in this area. Something tells me it is a little bit quieter here because of the fact that we shot those guns on the western side of town here. It's got a key in it, Tim. It's got gas in the back. Just check the seats. Tactical walkie-talkie, a snare trap, disposable lighter. Paperback alive before man, and some more rounds of ammo. Not bad, not bad. As I said, we'll deal with what we got here. If for some reason this bus gets ruined beyond recognition, then what I'll do is I'll come jack the frickin' the military one and then leave this one here. The problem is if I'm correct, the military one does not have sirens on it. Which is part of the reason why I want to keep the prison one. Which, by the way, we could totally use that to our advantage right now. Let's do just that. Oh, this one does have sirens in it. Okay. That's going to pull in so many from this area as well. That's fine. I will take you guys on. Look at them, beating against the fences. As I said, like, it takes like 50 of them to be able to take down a piece of fence, but... Oh shit, I just realized. Spear broke. Just a little bit over there. Not gonna lie, I was hoping for a little bit more than that, but doesn't seem like we are gonna be running into those issues. Super freaking loud, though. How these ones saw me and come over this way, but that one couldn't hear me is crazy. There's something breaking those doors down. That one heard me. Alright, we gotta clear these up relatively quickly. I want to turn this damn siren off because it's so damn loud. Oh, this is crazy. No, 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 no. Bring you guys over here. Too loud. Oh no. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Good news is if I zoom out, the frickin' the siren isn't as loud. The bad news is it's drawing them in from all over. So it's gonna continue, they're gonna continue coming. Alright. Drop that. Attach that to our back. More coming from over here. Alright, ladies and gents, you guys want to keep on frickin' running up on me. That's fine. We will decimate the population of you guys in this area. Get more of them over here with me. Kind of sick of waiting, honestly. Oh, it's so freaking loud. Why did I do this to myself? Get out of here. Alright. Oh, there we go. Zoomed out. I normally don't zoom out, but it is literally so damn loud. First of all, it's drawing them back in. Hi. 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 Zooming out and fighting like this zoomed out, is not a very smart thing to do. But I don't think my head could take any more of it. I don't think we're going to be using the siren anytime soon. Because my brain hurts. Whew. We can think again! Yay! Okay, well that probably pulled, like, everything from frickin', Gigamart, which is why I was kind of thinking of it. It'd be really sad if Gigamart is trashed as well. Yeah, we don't have very many left. But the good news is between these two areas, we probably... I mean, there's still a lot in frickin' Riverside. Don't get me wrong, but we've effectively at least neutered the population of Riverside. I just realized... Is Gigamart completely clear? Holy crap. That's actually huge. Long stick. Right now, I'm not really... I mean, the food would be nice, but I'm not really looking for the food. Not this second. I would love to be able to take everything out of here, but we're just not doing it right now. I'm looking for more spear supplies. Nice chrome microwave. There's a mop. I hear one. There's a fleshing tool in there. Interesting. A microphone, you say? You can go singing. In the rain. I've heard it's, something people do. Alright, so not there. So I'm up on top of the Gigamart. Pretty sure that the zombies are in the back room. Ooh. Little break room. Little office. Another little office. Another not so little office. Yeah, so it's got to be in the back room here. But still, this is quite the get here. Because we might be able to find some things in here that are worthwhile other than just the food. It was in that frickin' room. I'm really glad I didn't walk in there. It was in this room. Interesting. We got some duct tape in here, which I'll take. I'll take another wrench. Foxnail's not too worried about it right now. No freaking... mops. Yeah, this is gonna be all food stuff back here, which is fine. Be the trash area back there. Just curious if we're gonna be able to find things like mops or something like that back here. Makes sense, you know. Extinguisher. Rotten ham. Pretty sure rotten ham can be used as a bludgeoning tool, so that works. Alright, well, I mean, it's, you know, the gigamark's clear, so that's better than I thought it would be. We are 7:20 p.m. right now. Things are going to get a little bit rough in this area. I'm kind of curious if we walk back here, if there's going to be any, like, specialized vehicles back here, because usually some of these parking lots do have them. We did find that W900 short, and we found the bear bus, so... the military one. Not too many back here. Interesting. So I think we have, I mean, not decimated the population of Riverside, but we have gotten a decent amount of Riverside figured out. What the hell type of duffel do you have? I've never seen that duffel bag before. It's just a regular duffel bag. Knob Creek Gas and Electric. Yeah, not a lot. Guess I could just check the back. Dang it. Yeah. Alright. Nothing in there, but that's quite fine. As I said, it's only 7:50 p.m., which makes me kind of go, okay, did I bring anything with me to be able to kind of wake up a little bit? I did. We'll take some caffeine pills. It's way too early to be tired. Alright. That's what I was kind of worried about, is that there was going to be more that were going to migrate to the vehicle. I do want to get the vehicle out of there because I do not want to be laying next to or sleeping next to all those bodies. That is a good way to be able to get sickness really quickly. I'm kind of curious, though. Now that we're a little bit more awake. The jack there. Nice little houses down here. Oh. This is the area I didn't clear. This is the area I did not clear. Interesting. think I remember a series where someone built like a compound within those walls there. Yeah, as I said, there are still plenty of zombies in Riverside, so I am not mistaken here. I do know that there are a lot. Guess I never checked out the Giga. Oh, this is the churches. Never checked out the Gigamart parking lot on the other side. If there's anything over here that would be worthwhile. The uncloggers. So just a, just a freaking plumber over here. Alright. Not gonna lie, we're probably gonna go ahead and pound on around here, and then I'm probably gonna... There's a chance I'm gonna switch out the vehicle. Just because that, probably a little bit more of a chance now. Just because this one, I believe, is in worse condition, if I recall correctly. My question is if there is any place in one of these churches that might be suitable for maybe checking out. Wait a second, didn't I had a safe house over here, didn't I? I did have a safe house over here somewhere. I like the fact that they got the stained glass over there, too. And those windows are too high to ruin. Or to see through. Ah, we got more. So I think what we might do is we might fight our way to where the safe house is, clear that area, then chill out over there. Hi. Let's just start by checking this out and seeing what the condition is here. Yeah, the hood and trunk are gone on this, so everything else is in such good condition, though. Okay, I might just take the hood and trunk. Or the hood from this. And then put it on the other one, because that bus is actually not in good condition. I gotta be incredibly careful here. We have a freaking hood on us, so please, get it off of us, please. Wait. Oh, maybe I don't. Maybe it's on the ground. Yeah, it's on the ground. Yeah, I know. Give me this. Yeah, we definitely have to keep on working on these zombies for sure. Alright, yeah, we're gonna go to the... We are going to go to the safe house and see if we can't get situated there. Because sitting in this parking lot is not going to be good with all those zombies that are right across the way. So let's make sure we remember where the frickin' safe house is. Alright, so we are currently right there. Safe house is actually down the road over here. So if we go Station Street and just take Lincoln down. This should be Station Street. Yes. So we're just going to go to the edge and then take Lincoln down. Now, we do have the Gigamart cleared in this area, so if we really need food or we're going to try to be able to take it, we can always go get that. But I would probably need to make that into almost a full day thing because there's a lot of food in the Gigamart. So, you know, watch out. There's a school here, so there's going to be freaking zombies packing out. It's part of the reason why I said I need to clear. And there's our safe house. Damn it. Give me this. Alright, not too bad here. Let's get you guys over here. Hey, it's over here. You can clearly see that safe house has had some problems around it, right? Alright, that is way too... Yeah, we're gonna have to take care of this group here. Otherwise, they are gonna just be around our vehicle. Alright. Just you over here. A couple more over there. We'll take care of those too. The other thing that I need to do, I need to insert a battery into this flashlight. There we go. Alright. What we are going to do... Oh my god, I'm glad I didn't just go into the safe house there. Holy sh... I didn't see those all over there. Well, that's not good. I just realized the light is still on. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Freaking... Oh, my God. Oh, now... Oh, my God. Okay. This might not be smart. I'm very on edge right now. So, if I'm a little bit on the silent side, it's because I'm literally, like, super damn on edge right now. This is freaking crazy. Yeah, I think that safe house is ruined. Get out of here. Just go. Just go. That safe house is ruined. Oh, dear lord. That was not good. Didn't want to do that. Alright, we're going to turn the engine off here. What I might do is I might just have to go to sleep up in the Gigamart. It's not going to be secure by any means, we know that. But there's food here. And, come on. Give me some food. I thought I saw Smirker's bars over here. The hell? I swear I saw Smirker's bars over here. There. There's a Snick Snack bar and a Smirker's bar, Mud Juska, a Butter Chunks bar, we don't need the chocolate covered coffee beans. But that should be enough to be able to take us upstairs right now. Let's go ahead. Actually secure that door, just in case. Secure that door. We're gonna go upstairs. Waters are actually running a little bit low, so let's go ahead. Still full? That's crazy. You know what? We deserve to be able to wash up a little bit. We deserve to be able to wash up a little bit, and I think what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and get some sleep in one of these offices. Maybe we do take on the Gigabart and carry that out, but the fact is we were here for a specific reason. And it seems like we're going to fail at that because there are just not many wrecks in the road. So I'm thinking that there might be one place that would be worthwhile to be able to do this, and we might have to go all the way down to the Mulder interchange. Because if we go down to the Mulder interchange, there's all those broken down cars there. There we go. We're clean. Let's fill our canteen. Problem is, we can't sleep in these chairs. I don't think. We used to not be able to. Yeah, we can't sleep in these chairs. So we would have to sleep on the ground if we did. Let's have a Snick Snack bar. We're tired. We're not that tired, though. Do I just want to sleep outside? Not outside down there, but there's a door here, so I think that might be a little bit more secure. here at least. It's 68 degrees, yeah, 68 degrees, so. And it made me wish I brought a frickin'... Do I just go sleep in my bus? Because we don't have anything to sleep in here. And I don't think we're going to be able to sleep on the ground for... You have to be, like, super, super duper tired. And we're just not there yet. This is Mount Jessica. We're trying to balance our weight here. We're at 81, so I'm fine with this. Let's go ahead and eat the Butter Chunks bar. We might just sleep in the vehicle. Unless for some reason, yeah, I'm not getting a prompt to be able to... I am not getting a prompt to be able to sleep on the ground, so... Does not look like it is a option. So, not the best place. Crap. Damn. Alright, now it's definitely not safe. I don't know if the bank has anything better in it. Yeah. Oh, wait a second. Can I? It's poor comfort, but at least you can sleep in it. We'll take care of this zombie over here real quick, and then I'll go back up into the Gigamart. Because I think we'll still be fine being that far up. Sit down. I think we'll still be fine being that far up. Yes. That's no safer because of the windows, but the fact is those windows weren't stopping anything in the first place. They were not stopping a damn thing in the first place, so... Yeah, I think zombies would have a problem patterning all the way over here. I don't like the fact that we're locked over here, but whatever. We can just put the chair in this corner here. And that should be isolated enough to where they don't come in here. So let's sit down and rest. We'll turn off our flashlight, we'll get some sleep, and we'll see you guys again in the morning. You, your friends, your family, and loved ones. Please stay safe out there, and we will see you guys again for day 57. Have a good night. Alright, we have a slight issue there. I completely forgot to hit the record button for that episode. Oh, I completely forgot to hit the record button for that episode. That's not good. That's not good. I need to go through and freaking redo it. Yeah, I completely forgot to hit the record button for that one. In order to do that, I'm going to have to go back and grab the YouTube VOD and then go there. So I think what I'm probably going to do at this point... Shit. I didn't want to do this, but I think I'm probably going to have to end stream just so I can grab that to be able to make sure that I properly grab it, because otherwise it's going to be really messing with a complete series. So yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and end stream right here. I realized that I started really... Now, here's the other thing is I'm also adjusting to a late start. I will tell you, Walgren, you don't have to worry, because if you're up at this time normally, I'm seeing the results. So the reason why I tested it an 11:30 start, well, I want to do an 11 start, not 11:30 start, and I would continue going, but we've been on for 2 hours, and I started at 11:30, so it's already 1:30 in the morning. You don't have to worry about the time on there, Walgren, because I am actually thinking of switching to 11 p.m. Central Standard Time. Which means, if you're up at this time normally, you'll be able to see me normally. And the reason why I'm noticing that is because every single time I've streamed later, YouTube has 40, 50, 60, 70 people in there. Right now we have 53 in YouTube. So, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get out of here, though. I am not tired, but at the same time, I do need to make sure that that we are properly doing this and making sure that everything is set up the way that it should be. All right, but what I'm going to do is... Yeah, no, I'll be here. I'll be here. And I'm actually thinking of continuing to be able to do this. Now, keep in mind, I'm probably only going to be streaming 3, at most 4 days a week. I decided that I'm going to do it a little bit later, but I'm not going to be streaming every freaking day. And I'm not going to be streaming like 5, 6 days a week. Just not doing it anymore. We are definitely going to be, you know, with that. But because of the fact that I forgot to hit record, I need to take care of that, because otherwise it'll pass my mind and then I will, where is it? What am I going to find? Like, I'm not going to have an issue, and it would be so much harder to be able to start and end if I continued freaking streaming from this point on. We will be back tomorrow. We will shoot for 11 p.m. Central Standard Time. 11 p.m. Central Standard Time on Saturday. Wait. Yeah, on Saturday. I think. Is today? Yeah, because today should be Saturday. Yeah. So tonight, 11 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then obviously Sunday, Monday, Tuesday are our days off. And then we'll, try to do Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Most weeks it'll be all 4 of those, and then some weeks I'll take a day off here and there just to be able to kind of do that. We'll stick to that 3 or 4 day a week stream, because a lot of it is just, recording and editing and stuff like that, so I'm going to be editing as much as I possibly can. And then, there might be some random, streams here and there, like I did a Mega Bonk stream, last Sunday or something like that. So, all right, we will see you guys again next time. You, your friends, family, and loved ones, please stay safe out there. We see you guys again, technically tonight, at 11 p.m. Central Standard Time. Have a good night. Bye.